I had thought I'd seen a large wolf standing there. A wolf more silver than white. A wolf I'd known in my heart and soul was him. The Asher, the one who's blessed, the guardian of souls and the primal god of common men and endings. The ruler of the Shadowlands. My husband, Nyktos, Ash.
Well, hello, guys.
Hello. How are you? I'm good too. Thank you for asking.
Today we are reviewing the third and not final.
Show the book.
It's A Fire in the Flesh by Jennifer L. Armentrout.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
There she goes, sniffing again. So there is one more book in this series, if you did not know already. And it'll be out in May. That's happy. She can't wait.
I can't wait. I already pre-ordered it.
I did too. With my book birthday money. Yeah. But let's start off with our rating.
Do
you remember it?
I think I gave it like a 4.5.
Okay,
I don't really remember, but I'm thinking 4.5.
I gave it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I understand. I'm not mad.
Out of the 3 books, which one's your favorite?
See, the thing is, to me, they're all one book.
I know they are like
she does such a smooth transition that
well, there is no transition. It just
it's just like straight
starts
where it
from
stops.
where
Yeah. So I the first one, but it's like you getting to learn the new characters, your world building. So the first book, I feel like for every series, the first book is always gonna be the first.
Not always the first.
I know, but majority of them, the first one is like really good.
Yeah. I like the first one because I like the tension. I love the tension.
I would say that too. Yeah. The third book, there wasn't really.
No, there wasn't nada.
Really, there was nothing.
Except the very ending. The ending, you get that.
And at the very ending, it was too much.
Yeah.
It was too. It was literally like
they were like
6 chapters.
Each other.
It was literally 6 chapters of just pure sex the entire time. I was like, give me something. Give me something.
I know. Well, it makes sense though. They were gone, and then she died.
6 books? She could have done that all in one chapter.
Well, how?
I mean, 6 books.
He was
sorry,
imprisoned.
6 chapters.
He was imprisoned. How are they?
Okay, she could have just been like, all right, sex, bam, 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 in one chapter, and then like gone to like the good stuff. Like I wanted to hear, like it didn't end with like his people seeing her as like the god of life. Like I wanted to see the Draken.
Well, he had a feeling. He check up on them while they were.
Yeah, but I wanted to see the baby Drakens.
Oh, I know.
The baby Drakens.
I was so excited about the baby
Draken. Bree, like all his like other guys. Yeah. Ryan or whatever his name. I wanted to see all of them, and I couldn't because all they did for 6 freaking chapters was just freaking go at it. Yeah. Which nothing wrong to it. Like we love that, but like in real life, but not 6 chapters in the book. Afterwards, I was like, listen, stop with the pee-pee. All right.
I have to say, I was really looking forward to her seeing the baby Drakens again, and she did not. And that's why, actually, she's making the 4th book, because I saw, like, a little interview question or whatever, and she said that it was supposed to end at 3 books, but she, like, felt like she could, like, add on. Mm-hmm. Which, like I told Nat, the ending of this was like, pretty...
It was a good ending. If she would have just given it, like, 6 or 10 more chapters and like closed it off, then it would have been, she didn't need to write a 4th book.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the 4th book, the first 10 chapters are going to be the best, and then the rest is just going to be fluff.
Yeah, I feel like the 4th book...
Unless she does like some weird twist. I want her to announce that she's pregnant.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's what the 4th book is. She's going to be
like,
about her being pregnant.
I need pregnancy. I need baby Drakens. I need blue-eyed Drakens. I need people to kneel. I need this guy to die.
Well, the guy's not going to die because he's in the other books.
I'm glad that you got that reaction. How was my face?
You look like you're gonna kill me.
I was just like,
Well, I thought you knew that. Because
you did not.
what do you think the other book series is about? It's literally about, like, literally the end of the world, and, like, they're trying to, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, but the world is fucked. The world is fucked. Yeah. Do you want me to stop? I should probably stop. It's not the end of the world. It's just the world is, like, fucked. It's, like, not good. But if you started Blood and Ash, you, like, the very first chapter.
I didn't start Blood and Ash.
I know, but
because you told me not to.
you would have found out within the first chapter. It's not really spoiling.
So then what
Natalie's
is
gonna kill me.
then what is her husband then?
What is her husband?
Yeah, because then his uncle is the real god of death. So then what the fuck is he? One of his like gods?
What do you mean? He's the god of death. You still have attack.
Yes, but wait.
I'm confused. Nyktos is the god of death. Her husband, right? That's
What's
you're
the
asking.
uncle? No, isn't he
was-
he's the primal of death? Isn't Nyktos the primal of death?
He was, and then he turned himself into the primal of life, but he's a fake. He's a fraud.
No, not the uncle. Her husband. Isn't he the primal of death?
Yes.
Yes, but then his uncle is the real primal of death.
Yeah.
And with her being the primal of life, he has so who's now there can be two primals of death. People do you understand my confusion here?
Well, you already said what you think is going to happen.
That he's gonna become a god? He's gonna step down? Oh, sorry.
No. Remember, stasis is a thing.
Oh, so the uncle's gonna go into stasis. Yeah. Or Nick.
You said this.
So the uncle dies? Who?
No.
Is the uncle the one in Blood and Ash?
Yes.
So then where is her husband? He goes into stasis?
I'm guessing so. Her and Nyktos goes into stasis at some point.
So then the uncle just stays alive the entire time?
I think so.
That means book 4 is gonna be a shit show.
I know.
How do they go into stasis? Does he put them in stasis? Where does he get this
she has
energy
to have
from?
kids, though, first, because, I mean, Poppy has to be a part of them. Which is another... Poppy is the girl, the main character in the other series. Man, should we just fucking start Blood and Ash, man? But I really want to... Guys, this is the dilemma. We've been back and forth between Blood and Ash and Crescent City for the longest time. And everyone on TikTok... Well, I think, like, 2 people said Crescent City, and then 1 person said Blood and Ash. But, like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I feel like Nat needs Blood and Ash. But I feel like if we don't start Crescent City, we're never going to start Crescent City. What do we do? What do we... I can't even talk. I feel like Natalie is going to be like, I need to read.
I don't know. Right now, like, it's been a week since I haven't read. And it's like my brain...
I've read like 5 books.
I know. She's read 5. I've read 0. My brain is becoming...
Ash.
Yes.
Blood and Ash.
It's becoming like mush. Like it took me a second. I had to like go like this. Like is it Jimmy Neutron that does this? Or that's So Raven.
That's so Raven.
That like I had to was like wait let me remember.
Well, she like does the future, not
But oh my god, everything's coming mush. I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
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 I don't know. I feel like our lives are just like right now
Crazy.
at its most hectic. We're at climax right now.
Yeah, mine's a month
Like your
away.
wedding's literally a month away. I'm literally like where I'm like hiring people to do shit.
Well, granted, you literally are planning a wedding within 7 months. Like,
Yeah, I feel like throwing up.
that's stressful. I had 2 years to plan, but now that it's a month away, we're finally like having to buy all the details stuff and like pay people and get all the like nitty-gritty stuff, which is stressful in itself because we have to like remember everything and yeah. We should flip a coin.
We should. I don't have
Okay,
a coin.
ready? Right here.
I don't have a coin. You have a
I
coin?
got it. Wait, hold on. Heads is gonna be what? Crescent City? Tails, Blood and Ash?
I feel like heads, blood, and ash because blood, head, and then tails, crescent, city, crescent, back door.
Okay.
So
Let's
blood
do
and
it.
ash, heads, crescent, tails.
Hey Siri, flip a coin. Tails,
Crescent City.
Crescent City.
Here we go. Thanks, Siri.
That made it easier.
Oh, yes.
Can we just say, can we talk about the dreams?
Yes.
I thought this was my favorite part.
It was my favorite part, but then I'm like, damn, they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're stupid. Like, come on. Oh, you smell just like him.
I feel you
Oh,
afterwards.
but this is a dream.
Oh my god.
This is
and
a
I'm
dream.
Still, like, oh, what? Down there. Like,
Yeah.
duh.
Because,
Literally, the first time it happened, I was like,
dude,
duh.
yeah. And then when they're saying, oh, this is just a dream, it's like, whoever is in a dream is like, oh, this is just a dream.
Especially
Nobody.
where, like, I remember when it was like, they look perfect, and then afterwards, like, their bruises and stuff started showing. I was like, are you dumb or dumb?
Yeah,
Like,
they were just in denial.
like, super in denial.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, she's a freaking trooper for like going through all the shit that she went through.
Yeah.
Imagine being how creeped out. Thankfully, she
my
never got
gosh.
raped. But imagine being like sleeping with somebody that's like,
Yes. And there's dildos in a treasure box. I'd be like, well, that's why she didn't sleep. She didn't sleep.
yeah. And the glass dildo where she killed
Yes.
somebody.
There's dildos in
Dude,
the
savage.
box.
Savage.
And
And
then
tell
he
me
came
how
back
it
to
pissed
life.
me off that whatever her name, the soul in her Solaris or whatever, that guy was her brother.
That's
How do
what I
you
was gonna
not
say.
how do you not recognize your
First off-
sister's soul?
First off, the brother, you're a piece of shit because not only did you cause her to,
demented. He is literally mentally like.
yeah, but like, first off, the reason she died the first time is because she had to pick up his slack, and
Yeah.
then here he is working for him, like being his like fucking, I don't even know what you call it, servant thing, whatever. How do you not hate that guy who literally is so obsessed with your sister? Your sister hates him, and he has caused her so much pain because he took her soul, and like she's never gonna
Exactly.
be
And he's
happy.
literally seen her in all her reincarnations.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not like want to kill this guy that keeps
know.
having your sister kill herself because of how much she hates this man?
Dude,
Like,
awful
are you
brother.
like?
Awful.
It was just a bunch of mentally fuckery, and then I kind of felt bad for the uncle because like I didn't feel bad for him. He's a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, but like you can tell that like he thinks that he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You get me? Like he in his mind,
Because he's demented.
like he in his mind, he's like, I just want like everybody to be
Yeah.
good, and it's
But
like
and then she even has to tell him and like make him think like, are you sure that's the way to do it?
yeah.
By killing everybody that doesn't agree with you? Like that doesn't
And then tell me how that one scene, sorry, it's all coming back to me like, tell me that one scene where he brings her to that party where everybody starts having sex or whatever, and he like tricks
like part
her
of-
into killing
Oh my
that
gosh.
girl who's basically like having sex with her man.
Yeah. And that's like what she likes. But he
Yeah.
made her think that she was getting abused.
Yeah, what a dick.
So sad. I can't even imagine because she's thinking like, I'm gonna kill this guy for her. She's gonna be she's gonna be free.
Yeah.
No, she just killed her soulmate.
Yeah. And then on top of that, that's when the whole Visas scene comes where like she's about to get raped in front of everybody and then she stops it or whatever. And
she
then
still gets tricked.
this freaking other psychopath is like, why'd you stop it? I like it like that. Fuck, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with these? It's just like a bunch of, this book was just a bunch of sick people, bro.
Yeah. Well, because the leader is sick.
It was so bad.
And didn't he say like one of his powers that rubs off is like people having sex? He said that.
Oh, yeah, but it was part of,
like,
not his
life.
powers, his part of,
His life thing.
no, his death thing. Because they're so close to death
Oh, yeah, they pick
that they pick
something
like their
yeah,
most,
that's true.
whatever.
Yeah.
Thingy,
Which could be
you know what I
anything,
mean?
but a lot of people pick sex for some
Yeah.
reason. Which, I mean, I'm about to die. Let's have an orgy. Like, I mean, maybe that could happen. Like, if people are like, oh, a meteor's coming down and it's going to destroy the world in like 5 minutes, what should we do?
I feel like she was gonna be killed like every 5 seconds. Like every
yeah.
time I was like, this guy's gonna figure out that she still loves this guy, and she's gonna be dead.
My question is, though, how is that, like in the very beginning, the girl that's in her body came out, like her voice came out that one time, and that's when he stopped.
Yeah.
But then she never makes an appearance again.
Yeah, because I think that she's always like in the back. You get me?
Yeah, but, like, why
she's
can't
like, because
she-
because I feel like she doesn't want. In my mind, what I'm assuming is that she's being a civil person or a civil soul, and she's like, you know what? Like, this isn't my body. Like, I'm just like
Because you
hitchhiking.
imagine
I'm just
being
hitchhiking.
trapped like that? That would be
Well, she's been trapped
awful.
for like centuries, and
I know,
she's used to it.
but she never knew it when she was in a new body. She didn't remember.
I think she knew in this one.
Well, yeah, she remembered, but like exactly being able to remember everything and being trapped, like, oh gosh.
She should do a runoff on that, because that would be interesting.
She should do, yeah,
Like, at least
Like
not
a
a
side-
runoff, like a series, but like one book.
a novella.
A novella.
Yes, a novella of her. Which, I mean, we did find out they trapped her. Well, they didn't trap her, but they put her soul into something else, right?
Into a star. So in that star, did I just kick you?
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
sorry. Jesus, I'm hurting her today. In that star was Nyctos' dad.
Yeah, and then
The
the
whole time.
dad
Got freed
got free.
to heaven or whatever
Which is
they
like,
call it.
So sad.
Yeah. And then she got put into that. And then she spoke as she was leaving to her.
What did she say? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's too detailed for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's all
But what
coming
are they
back
gonna
to me
do
slowly.
with her?
I think they're gonna use her against like him to like make him. I don't fucking know. Make her reincarnate again, because she wasn't gonna reincarnate with this one.
Right. I don't fucking know. Maybe she gets pregnant and they put the soul.
As a soul.
Yeah.
I always thought that she was gonna come back as like the kid, like her daughter.
I know.
or
That's what I have a
whatever.
feeling. Like, what if she gets
But
pregnant
then
and
they
the soul goes into her
I thought she was
body?
gonna be incarnated into her daughter.
What
but
if that's what happens and the sequel? That's her reincarnated.
I don't see that happening, but maybe. That's a good hypothesis.
Because how else is not Niktos fucking
Nyctos, whatever.
no, the bad guy uncle.
They has basically the same.
I know, it's so fucking hard to keep up with. The bad guy
The
who's gonna
uncle.
defeat him.
I don't know, dude. It's just a bunch of.
I
Tell
think
me
it-
though. Tell me how heart wrenching out.
Oh, God.
Wrenching. All right. Was when she
Died.
was like, all right, I'm ready to die, and everybody freaking gets on the knee and puts their swords to their chest, and they give that oath, like, that she's been, like, a good, like, come on, remember it. So I don't have to remember it completely. You don't remember that part?
I don't remember that part.
When, like, she tells Nyctos, okay, take me away, and then she's, like, looking at his best friend, like, Ryan or whatever, and then she, like, sheds a tear, because, like, they all know, and then they all get on the knee as a sign of respect for her, saying like she like, because when you get on a knee, so like
Yeah.
when somebody dies,
I think I vaguely remember.
when somebody dies, they get on a knee and they say like some type of prayer or whatever, or some
But
saying.
didn't they knew that she was gonna die, but didn't it happen like super quick? Because he was supposed to take her to the river, and
He
she was
did.
she was at the river, but then she wasn't dead yet or something.
No,
He had to leave her. I don't know. I think
Let's refresh her memory. So they bring her back to I'm very far away. They bring her. They bring her back to like I guess the desert where the Drakens all died back in the day, and they talk or whatever, and then finally like she feels like she's dying, and then she's like, okay, it's time. Like take me to my river or my lake. It's not a river. It's a lake. Take me to my lake, and then
But they couldn't go to the lake.
yeah, they did. They went to the lake. They literally went to her.
I thought they couldn't
So
go to
they
the lake
went
or
to a
something.
different lake first,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
was
yeah.
his lake.
Oh, that's
And
what
then
I'm-
they went to the desert place.
Okay.
And then afterwards, like after some fighting and talking or whatever, that's where she cried with Nectus, the Draken. Remember, like she started crying because she's like, I want to see Jadis and all the baby Drakens, but she can't to say goodbye or whatever.
I know.
So then, as she's leaving, like all of his like troops or his generals or whatever you
Yeah.
want to call them, they all get on their knee and they're like basically say like think like you were a great warrior or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she like holds it in, and then he takes her to the river, and then
Finally, he realized
they
that.
do the dirty, and then he's and then like kills her, and then he's like drink me, and then she goes in stasis.
Yeah. Which finally you fucking figured out you loved her, you fucking
He's
dumbass.
loved her the whole time.
I know, but he thought his love was gone, but because she was his true love, it didn't work. It didn't work. So, all that was for nothing. And he took the love thing away.
And they came back.
No. Listen.
What?
He took the love thing out right after the kiss.
Yes.
I'm like,
I was like, you
So
gotta
he
be
felt-
shitting me.
so that kiss, like he felt
felt it.
He was like, oh, I love you. And then he was like, holy shit, I'm scared. He's like, take
what
it
a
away.
what a PUSSY.
Yes! That's what I was saying. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You have this passionate kiss and you're like thinking about her constantly.
Bro,
and
I
you're,
agree.
you're like,
I
you
agree.
know she is the one supposed to marry you and whatever. And instead of just growing a pair of balls and taking her away and living happily ever after, you got your love thing away. And this could have been prevented. All of this could have been
All of it.
prevented.
All of it.
But because you were a
But he fucked up.
PUSSY.
Yeah, PUSSY, baby.
Isn't that
The biggest
crazy?
one out there.
Crazy. So when I was at the river with her and he did that, you know that, when they were at the river and she like still didn't know who he was and he like, wink,
Yeah.
wink, wink. He didn't have his love. So how did he still like, he didn't think about that. Like, I still want to talk to her and be around her and fuck her, but I don't love her. Crazy.
Idiots.
Crazy.
Idiots.
Yeah, a bunch of idiots.
But that's pretty much the whole fucking book, guys. She comes back, she wakes up, she's hungry, she forgets who he is, but she kind of knows who he is. She feeds, then he feeds. They have sex for like 6 chapters, and then it ends.
Well, most of it is her being kidnapped, and then she like escaped, and then she pounded down on that bad guy, the uncle.
We literally just went over everything.
I know, but she
Oh,
was
she
so
stabbed
super.
the uncle.
Yeah, she stabbed
She
him
like-
like 1,000.
she like-
She was a badass. Like she let her lover
yeah.
go, and then was fucking.
Oh, and then
stabbing
his
shit.
general can talk to you through mind connection. And she saved his life and Visa's life.
She was a badass, and it really took a toll on her mental.
And that's when she finds out that Nictus is a wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's a cat.
Yeah, hell
She's
yeah,
a fucking
feline.
cat.
Yeah, I thought that was badass.
Yeah.
But I think book 4 is her gonna be struggling mental. Can we talk about when she first woke up and she didn't know who he was, but she was like,
that's what I just said.
I know, but that was like, whoa.
But then she knew somewhere in the back that
but
like
she
that
was
was
just like,
him.
she was like,
But she went into like
hungry.
fear primal mode, like you are my enemy, and I was like, oh shit,
I know.
oh shit.
But then she like attached to him and then just started fucking him, and he was just like, yeah, they just take it.
You want to keep that in there? You have to. You gotta fucking make that into a clip. Just take it.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining. He was just like, just fucking take it. Like she was like attached and he was just like, you know? That's what I was imagining.
Oh,
he just
man.
has like his dick out and she was just like, you know?
Oh, man.
Because he was like, my blood is yours.
My blood is yours. And then she was like, I will always remember you. Afterwards, when she recognized him, he was like, do you remember me? And she was like, I'll always remember you. I love you.
Yeah.
And then they went at it for 6 fucking chapters.
Yeah.
Jesus. So much.
I know.
So
But
much.
also in book 3, she was like puking and then she was like, when was my last menstrual?
Yeah. Oh, for sure she's pregnant.
I know, but I'm just
For
saying
sure.
with that like little key.
Like,
Right
for
there.
sure. But like, dude, Jennifer, why didn't you announce it?
Because she
Like-
just, wait, what if she was pregnant but she died? She literally died and he sucked all her blood. That can't be
She
stable.
didn't really die.
Yeah,
No,
but that can't be
to
stable for
kill-
a baby.
No, bro.
He
he's-
took all her
Yeah, but that
blood.
baby's per primal, dude. That baby's half primal life, half primal. That thing could come back, die, and come back to life.
I don't know.
probably.
What if there's something crazy with the baby?
No, bro. The baby's fine. Listen.
No, but
Listen.
like,
He didn't even kill her all the way. He just sucked her to almost dying,
Yes.
and then fed her.
how is that going to be stable for a baby though?
Bro, this isn't real life. This is a book, all right? The baby's fine. All right? The baby went into stasis. All right? With the mama. They're both in stasis. They both like, "Ew."
I don't know. What if, I don't know.
Well, whatever. She lost the baby and she got pregnant again. They had sex for 6 chapters.
But what if the baby is like some like crazy superpower because
Of
it
course
died
it
and
is.
came back?
Of course.
And the dad is literally primal of death,
course.
and then the mom is primal of life.
Of course. Of course. You didn't, duh.
I know, but it's like, what if
That
it
thing,
did die?
that thing inside of her is gonna be a phenomenon. All right, phenomenon.
I know.
That
What
thing's
kind
gonna
of
be
powers is it
super.
gonna have?
It's gonna be both, bro. Both, both, my dog. Both.
Both, my dog.
It's gonna be primal life, primal death.
I can't
alright?
even imagine what Jennifer.
It's gonna have
is
wings and a freaking tail.
Does she have a tail? I was like, wait, did I miss that? I was like, wait.
No, have a tail.
I was like, wait, she is feline.
Oh,
Did I
no,
miss that
no.
part somewhere?
No, doesn't have a tail.
That would be funny though. She
Oh
could be
my
it could be a griffin. They have tails and wings.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess the next review is going to be Crescent City, guys.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for still being here. We're a bit wild today.
you.
But I mean, what do you expect?
What do you expect?
Goodbye, podcast. Or goodbye, podcasters.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Goodbye, bookworms.
Goodbye, bookworms. Book nerds. Peace from the
Okay.
middle.
Thank you so much for listening in, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or
Good
night.
rest of your day.
We will see you on the next podcast.